Good morning, friends. It's Amalia from the Trenton Library. Hoping you're having a great day. At the library, we're having quite a few adventures, one of which, as you may hear in the background during our story time today, some construction. There's construction on the bridge that's right next to the library. So we've been hearing lots of jackhammers, lots of beeps, lots of trucks. It would be, well, actually, we have heard some tractors because the other side, we've had some construction too on the high school field. So if you hear a lot of beeps and all kinds of interesting sounds, that's why. The library is open, but we have different hours now. So check our website just to make sure when we're open and what we need to do to come in when we're coming into the library. So my friends, we're gonna start our story time now. And one of the songs I want to share with you is one of my nephew's favorite songs. It is Ba Ba Black Sheep. I wonder if it's one of yours too. I love that song. Are you ready to begin with me? So I like to clap my hands together and pat my legs while I'm doing this one. It's just kind of fun for the rhythm. Ready? Ba ba black sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master, 1 for the dame, 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Ba ba black sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. Oh my gosh, you were fantastic singing it. Give yourselves a round of applause. I have a story I would love to share with you. It's another one of those fractured fairy tales. You know, where you take a story and you kind of mix it up and change it around the way that you'd like it to go. This one is called It's Not Jack and the Beanstalk, written by Josh Funk, illustrated by Edwardian Taylor. There's Jack. And it is published by, oh my gosh, Amazon. Huh. Oh, 2 Lions. So, at any rate, here is the story. Once upon a time, Jack lived in a tiny cottage in a dreary village. He always dreamed that someday he would find his fortune. Psst, Jack, wake up. Oh, I'm dreaming. And put on some pants. Oh my, sorry. Jack had no possessions other than a single cow. Unfortunately, the cow stopped giving milk, so Jack took her to the village market to sell her. But Bessie's my best friend. Nice hat, too. I didn't write the story, Jack. I am just telling it. I'm so sorry, Bessie, Cowpoke McPinwheel. Jack was offered 5 beans in exchange for his cow. 5 beans? That stinks. And beans make me toot. Jack, they're magic beans. Magic? Will they grant wishes? I wish I had my cow back. Jack tried to figure out how to make the magic beans work. Abracadabra, bippity boppity, kazim kazam. Do you have a magic one for you? I should have asked for an instruction manual. Jack grew so frustrated and angry that he threw the beans out the window. But I'm so hungry. Can I eat one? No, I said, Jack grew so frustrated and angry that he threw the beans out the window and then he went to bed. Oh, but I'm not tired. This story keeps getting worse and worse. Jack woke the next morning to find that an enormous beanstalk had grown right out where the magic beans had landed. Whoa, it's a good thing I didn't eat those beans. Jack began climbing up the beanstalk. You're joking, right? No, Jack, you have to climb the beanstalk. Yikes, at least can I grab my climbing gear? No, I said you had no possessions. Arg, will you make it shorter then? I'm not climbing it unless you change the size. Fine. What do you think? Bigger, smaller? Seriously? I'm not climbing that. Jack climbed for hours and began to grow tired. I am not so tired. All that cow's milk over the years made me strong. Despite being so incredibly tired, Jack climbed on. I think I can see Cinderella's castle. Hey, Cindy! Jack, what are you doing? It's kind of a long story. Can you tell me tonight? I'm hosting a ball at my palace. Let me check. Hey, is this story going to end soon? Cindy invited me to a ball. Stop talking and stop climbing. But she throws the best parties. When Jack arrived at the top of the beanstalk, he found himself in front of a humongous house. I'll bet a giant lives there. Jack entered the house. Are you sure about that? Yes, Jack definitely entered the house. Everything inside the house was tremendously large. Spoiler alert, a giant lives here. Can I go home now? Suddenly, Jack heard a booming voice. 3, 5, 4, I smell the blood of an Englishman. That doesn't even rhyme. How about fee, fi, fo, fum? I can see the giant's bum. Are you making fun of me? No, I was only trying to help you rhyme better. Plus, technically, I'm from Scotland. Would you please stop chit-chatting? I am telling the story here. Fine, Mr. Cranky Pants. The giant noticed that Jack was stealing his bag of gold coins, his goose that laid golden eggs, and his magic harp. You're stealing from me? No, how can I carry all of that stuff? Jack had finally found his fortune, but before he could get away with it, oh dear, you ready to turn that page? The giant snatched him up. Let me go. I know I never should have climbed that beanstalk. The giant carried Jack to the kitchen. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make me bread. That's a better rhyme. Thanks, I'm working on it. You know, there's a good chance that you're going to die at the end of the story. Really? Is that true? Jack, hush, don't tell him that. Just continue the story. The giant, I don't want to die. Neither do I. Do you have to eat me? No, actually, I'm a vegan. Enough. Giant, you're supposed to accidentally set Jack free and chase him down the beanstalk. Jack, you're supposed to get your axe and chop down the beanstalk. Where am I going to get an axe? You said I had no possessions. You know, I don't like being called giant. I do have a name. It's Fred. It's a good name for a giant. Hey, are you hungry? Yes, Fred, I haven't eaten since the start of the story. And it's all been climb this beanstalk and steal this gold. That is not how the story is supposed to go. I have a delicious recipe for taco salad. Great, you can use some of the beans from the beanstalk outside. That's it. I am ending the story right now. The end. Hey, Cinderella's having a party. Want to come? I like parties. I think that's a good way to end a story. But there's more. Hey, thanks for coming to my party. This taco salad is delicious. How did you two meet? No, I already ended the story. There's no party. The end, the end, the end, the end. Well, I lived in this tiny cottage in a dreary village. I always dreamed of someday I would find my fortune. Wait a minute. Those are my lines. Telling my story is my job. And on our way here, Fred offered to share his fortune with me. We decided to open a restaurant called Where Have You Been? We'll only serve beans. And now we'll live happily ever after. You've completely ruined everything. Oh, wait, it all worked out. It all worked out exactly as I planned. Look, all the fairy tales characters are there too. And they all lived happily ever after. Jacques already said that. The end. Well, at least you finally got one thing right. And that is the end of my story. Thank you, friends, for listening. And before we go, I have one last thing to do. If I could see your beautiful hands high in the sky, please, we could do Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Ready? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Thanks again, everybody, for stopping by today. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.